and Senate Bill 1341 with Senator Survell. And we'll first hear Senate Bill 1202 from Senator Lewis.
Sorry, Mr. Chairman, you can see Senate Bill 1202 reconfigures and makes adjustments to the Virginia Commercial Spaceflight Authority. It requires the production of a business plan every 4 years for a 6-year plan to be presented to the board. It also clarifies the public purpose of the authority to promote industrial and economic development, technological research and development of the commercial spaceflight industry. And also see that it sort of sets out the requirements who should be a board member. And the following is the aerospace industry, the financial industry, the marketing industry, scientific and technological research and development, and also higher education, of government 4-year terms. Formulated plan that's required for 4-year plan, with a 6-year plan presented over 4 years, the President of Assembly now is presented to the board for its consideration and adoption of strategic plans they authority every 6 years. Then there's also a litany of list of forms of plan shall include the specifics of the report, and also including a strategy with how to pay for the implementation of the plan. So you can see it's an effort by the administration. We've had some real successes there. The future is bright, and this is our Secretary Lane. That's my Secretary Lane gives us business practices in there, and also make sure we've got a very qualified, capable board as we move forward with what's going to be, I think, some exciting things that are happening up there, Mr. Chairman. And Secretary Lane's here.
All right, thank you, Senator Lewis. Secretary Lane, you have the podium.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yes, Senator Lewis actually did justice to what this bill is doing. As you know, the last couple of years, we really spent getting back into space because of the mishap we had there in 2014. So it is also, this is just a natural evolution of this commission now being charged with running a business plan. We have about $150 million in pad assets between pad A and B. We have a new runway that's been developed over there for unmanned vehicles and drones. So this is about getting the board to develop a business plan around those assets for the Commonwealth of Virginia. I'm serving this year as chairman of the spaceport facility. I want to point out that these new requirements don't get rid of anybody. We have this already on the board, but it's really setting the stage for the business plan, which we have a draft. We'll adopt it here in our next meeting, which will be in March. A business plan so that the Commonwealth knows, just like all our other agencies, where we're going in space and what our direction is, reporting to not only the governor but to the General Assembly. So that's what this bill is about, Mr. Chairman.
All right, thank you, Secretary Lane. Any questions from the committee for the patron? And as I understand it, we do have a technical amendment so that we can put that before us. If you would take that up there.
Mr. Chair, the amendment is on page 2, line 94. After "and plan," insert a comma.
Move the report.
Second.
Okay, there's been a motion to report. Let me just first survey our visitors here in the audience. Is there anyone to speak in favor of the bill? And anyone in opposition to the bill? All right, we have the motion to adopt the amendment. All those indicate in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? All right, the motion is made to report.
Second.
All right, with duly seconded. All those in favor of reporting Senate Bill 1202, please indicate by, well, we need to do it up here, excuse me. Please register your vote on the electronic voting board. And the bill reports 16-0. Thank you, Senator.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Next up is Senate Bill 1341, Senator Survell.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I can't remember if 1341 made it to this committee last year or not, or whether it was referred to JCOTS out of the Senate General Laws. Technology Committee last year, but basically what this does is it creates a new construct for government agencies to digitally certify government records. Right now, if you want to get an official copy of a government record, you have to get the custodian of that record to certify the document using a wet signature, using a pen and ink signature. So for example, if I want to go get a deed from the courthouse, get a certified copy, the clerk has to sign it. Or if I want to get a birth certificate, a deputy clerk or deputy DMV person has to sign it. Or for example, sometimes in court, I'll need to prove that somebody's a doctor or a nurse, or they have some kind of license, like a license with the board of contract. You have to get the custodian of the record to sign it. Federal government and other states have begun to digitally certify these records so that you can actually obtain them on the internet. You can go on a website and say, pay $5 on the internet, and they'll email you a digitally certified copy immediately, so you don't have to get a wet signature. It makes it a lot quicker, efficient, takes the government employee out of the loop. They use a secure Adobe digital authentication format, so if anybody questions what it is, you can print the certificate and show what it is. We sent this bill last year to JCOTS. We had a meeting, I think in August, about 30 people showed up, gave us input as to thoughts and concerns they had. We actually didn't really hear a whole lot. And the bill is drafted, is actually written pretty broadly. It basically just delegates to the Secretary of the Commonwealth the authority to come up with digital authentication standards, which other agencies and local governments are to follow. And then it amends the code to make it clear that a digitally certified copy has the same weight in court as a hand-certified copy that we use today. And originally the bill it was written to have a mandate in it, which was not correct. It was only meant to be discretionary as to whether agencies do this. And we fixed that, so the fiscal impact on it's now 0. That's the bill.
All right, thank you. And there is a technical amendment for this bill.
Yeah, there's a little change that needs to be made.
Mr. Chair, there are 3 technical amendments basically to do 2 things: to make terms consistent in one place. The bill refers to electronic records, and in 2 places, one place on line 20 mentions electronic document, and on 23 it mentions a digital document. So the amendments are as follows: to fix that on page 1, line 20, after electronic, strike document, insert record. The second is on page 1, line 23, at the beginning of the line, reinsert electronic. And the third amendment is on page 1, line 23, after electronic, strike digital document, insert record.
Right, I have no problem with that.
All right, on the we've got a motion to adopt the amendment and duly seconded. All those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Abstentions. Motion carries. We now have the amended document before us. Are there any questions from members of the committee for Senator Surville? Hearing none, those move the report.
Second.
Let me just see if there's anyone from the general public who would like to speak in favor of the bill. Anyone in opposition? Okay, there is a motion to report duly seconded. Yes, and I also wanted to let you know that I do have a letter from the speaker that says that if we do report the bill, that he requests it be referred to the Committee on General Laws for further consideration. So I would suspect that would probably be on the docket Thursday, I would think. So, so what I would like to do is get a motion to report and refer to the Committee on General Laws.
So moved.
All right, we have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a second. Any further discussion?
Sorry, guys.
Hearing none on the question, please indicate your vote on the electronic voting board. And the motion carries 17-0.
Great, thank you.
All right, thank you, Senator Surville. All right, for the committee, this does complete our docket. We have no scheduled speakers for next week, so unless there is other business that I don't foresee right now, This should stand as our last meeting. You have the rest of the session off time for good behavior. This meeting is adjourned. The committee shall